So, Ubisoft banned more bots again. Now this number right here, 56,000, almost 57,000, I think it's a combination of bots and players, in total, because the Valentine's event is right here. So, I think a lot of people came back for this event. I mean, I think that's happened for the past few years. It's a pretty popular event. You know, you have all these goodies right here. So yeah, people like to gamble. So they did do banways on this game again, and there was one at least a few days ago. So the number of bots has gone down again. So Ubisoft is really fighting, which is pretty surprising actually. I didn't think they would do that again. It would be like a one-time thing only. I mean, of course the bots keep spawning in, you know, you have the spawner right here and the bots keep spawning in to the game, and there's a lot of them. It's like the scene from Lord of the Rings where they hatch from the Uruk-hai hatch from the ground. Also, another thing, a lot of things happened around Ubisoft this week, and there was something released about Ubisoft that is quite shocking, but it was kind of expected. I'll get on that later. And right now, I found this forums post from 27th of January, and it basically says Ubisoft has to listen to us as soon as possible. Hashtag fix the servers. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see that trending on Twitter anytime soon. So this guy says, I understand that Ubisoft Abu Dhabi is likely going through a challenging period financially. Over the past year or two, you claimed to be listening to players more attentively. However, simply adding a handful of fan-made items to the game is not the solution! In 2025, we are protesting because for the past 5 years, you have failed to address the botting issues plaguing this game. Instead, the new login system has arguably made things worse. You claim to learn from your past mistakes, yet it's painfully clear that aside from a handful of developers from the cyborg era, most of you lack a deep understanding of Growtopia. So they're basically saying that the people in charge of Ubisoft around Growtopia, they don't have experience in Growtopia, and they haven't most likely even played this game, and so they don't really know stuff. They just want to make profit. To all Growtopians, I say this. Yes, for some of us, Growtopia has been like a child, a friend, or even a source of livelihood. But now is the time to unite. If we don't come together to save Growtopia, there will soon be nothing left. Over the past year, Growtopia's revenue has declined, and as a result, we are receiving subpar updates. For instance, there were no meaningful content updates throughout 2023 and 2024. Wow, that's actually facts. I mean, if you look at the item of the month, what do you call them? They're like the legendary or something. Those items, they look all the same. They always have the purple and gold. The design it's purple or gold always. Like it doesn't really change. They're just lazy with it, you know. If we as a fan base don't step up, not just financially but also by contributing ideas, this game will continue to decline. Discord and the Growtopia forums are the best platforms for meaningful discussion. Hey, come to my comments. You got meaningful discussions in my comments. I swear, man, we got good people watching right here and commenting. Please comment more. To Ubisoft, I say this. While you've done some great work with dungeons, it's time to increase player appreciation. Players are the lifeblood of this game, and fostering their motivation and loyalty is crucial. One critical step would be consider bans. Allow previously banned players a second chance under strict monitoring. Many of these individuals are passionate about the game and could contribute significantly to its revival. Yeah, that's something I saw in my comments. People were saying they got banned for no reason. And if there's, if that was like a one guy, I would say they got banned because they were doing something illegal, and they're just lying in my comments to hope. But there's a lot of people that's saying that, and I got some of my old accounts banned for no reason. I mean, it said there was like some third-party app that I was running in the background, but I had nothing, which was like, what? How? Like, I feel like the auto mod contributes to a lot of the false bans. So the auto mod it's getting paranoid, you know. It has banned so many bots, so it gets familiar with these signs, you know. somebody's asking in their world, somebody's punching a block like this, and they think that they're just auto-farming for no reason, and they just ban them. Which, that is no way to run a game, you know? Growtopia has always been more than just a game. It's a community, a platform for creativity, and for some, even a livelihood. Let's work together to save it before it's too late. And this guy, XBJJ, answered, the fate of Growtopia is currently out of our hands as players. Our only hope lies in the success of the new Assassin's Creed game. The entire company is going through financial difficulties, which are unrelated to just our game. Therefore, any collective action won't really help. In fact, there are strong rumors about a potential buyer from Saudi Arabia for the company, which clearly shows how serious attempts to sell it. So Ubisoft probably wants to get rid of the game, maybe? That's what this message is implying or something? I have a frightening theory, but it's likely the truth. Whether Assassin's Creed succeeds or not, the game will not last. We've already reached the end. There are more problems everywhere, and every day someone leaves. If I were in the developer's position, shutting the game down and rebuilding a new one from scratch would be more efficient than trying to fix the current issues. I assume the alleged reduction of events and the gradual attention to the game and its players are proof that they've likely already set an end date for the game, or at least are planning for it. So what this guy is saying is basically the reset would be better, which, I mean, some people have said that a reset for Growtopia would be good, but if you reset the game, you can't just assume that Ubisoft keeps the quality as it was when Growtopia came out itself. You know, when it was new, the quality was really good. But how do you know Ubisoft is gonna keep that quality as it was when Growtopia itself came out? Like, there's no guarantees right there. Everything has an end, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a happy one. Damn, that's dark. But it's true. Go check this guy's channel out. It's a good message right there. Really thoughtful. And I really agree with some of his points. Also the guy who originally posted this. The ending for Growtopia, I don't think it's gonna be happy. I mean, like, the game's quality hasn't been happy for years. So why would the ending be? Unless it's a miracle of somebody buying it and making the game better, who has passion for it. But that's pretty rare these days in gaming industry. Okay, so this Games article was posted by Games Industry yesterday, and it says Ubisoft revenues decline 31.4% to 990 million euros. Firm also experienced a 51.8% drop in the net bookings during its third quarter. I don't think most people understand how big of a decline that is. 31.4%. That is insane, man. They're really falling off right now. Ubisoft has released its financial results for the 9 months ending on December 31, 2024, reporting significant declines in revenues and net bookings. The firm remains optimistic, however, with the upcoming release of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Pre-sales of the title are reported to be tracking solidly and on par with the franchise's second highest earner, Odyssey. So there has been a lot of controversy around the new Assassin's Creed game, and people haven't liked the what it has already represented in the trailers. And so I don't want to get too deep into that, but what this means for Growtopia is it shows how fast and how far Ubisoft is really falling down right now. It's I think the end of Ubisoft is quite imminent. I mean, it might happen even this year, and they're probably gonna sell some of their games away to other companies. So maybe, just maybe, one of those games could be Growtopia. And if it is, I hope it's gonna be sold to someone who cares about it. That would be incredible. I mean, imagine just the renaissance of Growtopia, you know. The servers get better, most of the bots are banned. They should implement something like they've done in some games where you have to put on like a phone number or something. It would make the game like a better experience for sure, and it would be less about profiting and more about fun, in my opinion. That's the most important thing about games, you know. You want to have people having fun. It's not always about, you know, becoming the best player or the richest player or something like that. In my opinion, when I play Growtopia especially, it's really fun to see people just having fun, you know, and the community behind the game should be really strong, as it was in the early days of Growtopia. And so what comes of this, I hope it's something good, but what Ubisoft has been doing with the game recently, with banning the bots and stuff, it's good to see, you know. I'll give credit to Ubisoft about that, but there's a lot of things to fix that Ubisoft has made worse over the years, so can't give too much credit, you know. So put in the comments what you think about this situation right now. I want to know the future of Growtopia as soon as possible, you know, because it would solve a lot of feelings of uncertainty and would make players, maybe new players coming, you know. So if you have any criticism about my video, put in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. That's really about it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully. Peace.